Good day. Today we're going to have a look at just YouTube, just daily browsing, paying attention to the YouTube stuff everywhere. So it's the 16th of November 2019, and I'm using incognito mode. So basically everything in it is like the way a person would see it if he got a brand new computer and just went to YouTube without using an account. So what do we see here on the screen? Well, we see the new YouTube logo. It's been like this for quite a while now, but it's a new because there used to be a different YouTube logo. It contained less red, I think. Okay, I mean, we've gotten used to it. It looks good enough. So yeah, we've got the sign in button. You can log into your Google account, but we're not going to do that because once you start using it a little bit, you know, it starts customizing things for you, and we just want to look at the most neutral experience out there. So they have these changes of service, terms of service, and they want us to review them. But we're not going to review them because most people are not reviewing these things. Most people just click OK or they just ignore it. We're going to click OK to have more space on the screen. So what else do we see? YouTube Music, Get Family Plan. YouTube Music ad-free and background play for up to 6 household members. Well, it's like a YouTube ad. It's not an ad, but an ad for YouTube. So, they just have this ad space here and they're occupying it. But we can get rid of it by clicking the X button. So we can have more space. This is how the homepage looks like. So we got recommended here. So I don't know. Recommended. It used to be called something else. Recommended used to be the thing on the side, but now the homepage is just recommended. Well, I don't know. So they recently changed the homepage. So now they have bigger thumbnails and they have the channel icons here. So basically everything got bigger and less stuff fits on your screen. So whereas you would be able to see 4 videos on this in this here row, now you only see 3, but they're like higher quality, and you can see previews once you hover, right? And you can add them to a queue, but we're not logged in. Oh, we can do this without logging in. So okay, I see. This is how it works. And then after it's done playing and plays the next one, it's something we could experiment with later. Close player, because I don't like this player here in the corner. I like to have a big player and like not have any windows popping up in the middle. But whatever. So what do we see on the home page? We see Selena Gomez and music songs. A music song from 3 weeks ago. You know what's funny? Lose you to love me. Yeah. Okay, whatever. These are like classical corny lines you hear from, I don't know, people in love, which most, I guess, were at some point in time. Ships in horrible storms. Yeah, wow, this looks like could be interesting. Like all of these things make you curious, like these 2 things, and this one also kind of makes you curious. You're like, what is this new song everybody's listening to, right? So the views range from 4 million to 142 million. Music videos get more views because, well, people watch the same video over and over again. Unlike here, you only watch it once. and you only watch it again if YouTube keeps bugging you, it keeps recommending the same video to you over and over again. Then you watch it in hopes that it will stop. And music videos are a lot shorter usually. They're easier to watch. Okay, what do we have here in the second row? We have melting soda cans at home, so you can create these gold bar looking ones, thingies. It's kind of cool, but also like what are you gonna do with it? It's not worth too much, or maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, it's dangerous. Playing with fire is dangerous. Bloopers and gag reel Wonder Woman feature. I'm not interested in that because I don't watch movies. Like, they're just too long. My attention span is like 10 to 20 minutes. I don't watch movies. I get bored and tired. So this is like making you curious. I don't know what that does to you, why people watch it. Maybe they get curious too, and maybe they get curious too. Like it's basically it's Curious Tube. It's not YouTube. It's Curious Tube because all these thumbnails, all these recommended videos have one thing in common. They want to make you curious about what's under that video, and you click and you hover over it, and you're like, there's a bunch of stuff there. Now I'm even more curious, probably, right? So I guess you need willpower. So what else? Well, I don't know why anybody would watch this, actually. It's like a highly specialized recommendation for people who like WWE. And Overwatch, something about video games. And it's got all kinds of selections. Basically, YouTube is like, I don't know your tastes, I don't know what you like, I'm just gonna try out various things. Maybe you like this wrestling stuff, maybe you like games, maybe you're into gaming, maybe you like vanilla things everybody likes, like watching things burn or music videos. So all kinds of selections, but very mainstream types of selections, right? Things that people usually like. So they got something circled here with the yellow line. So Bruce Lee, everybody knows Bruce Lee, so they got Bruce Lee over here because they know a lot of people like Bruce Lee, and they got some soccer here. What is he wearing? Impossible saves. Build an underwater villa and living full day. That's not even correct English. It's probably somebody from India, right? So first of all, I think there's supposed to be an N here. A-N, still read like it's read like build an underwater villa and what is this? Living full day. This has no relation to the rest of the sentence. And live all day long? Live. I don't even know what it's supposed to be, right? Basically, it's broken English, but maybe it's good for keywords. What else do we have? We got like videos that elicit a sense of pride. They're like, this person is so young, pride and wonder, and yet she achieved so much. She impressed everybody. You want to know how she impressed everybody. It's like rumors. Also makes you curious. Curious Tube, that's how you should call it. Anything if you want people to watch your videos, make them curious. That's how it'll click. And once they click, you got it. Unless you have a bad video. You need to have a video that keeps the viewer engaged and stuff. So what else? You're like, I wonder how this is gonna end. I wonder what's gonna happen here. Curious Tube also has Soviet symbols, which are not allowed in some countries of the world. So again, this dude, okay. Well, I mean, he's probably from abroad. Tom Cruise, okay. They're just throwing out their most successful videos, appealing to the mainstream audience. So yeah, but they're not really that interesting. You know, they're interesting if you like have no special interests, you know. But I don't know. I don't feel like either any of these videos look appealing to me. And I don't know. It's just not something. Sorry. It's just not something that, you know, I'm interested in any of this. So, I mean, yeah, they make you curious, and then you're like, I really want to know. Then you click the video, and then they don't get to the point either immediately or at all. Sometimes the video is about something completely different. So, yeah, you got Mr. Bean here. Yes, Mr. Bean is awesome. It's great. I love Mr. Bean. But we've all seen it, all of these episodes. Like, how many times can you watch the same episode over and over again? So, like, okay, like they're throwing out some oldies, tried and tested stuff. They're throwing out all kinds of stuff at us. Like familiar things draw our attention, and also uh, they try to make us curious. Like, look, this is an arrow pointing here. You gotta look here. There's something special about this thing here. What are you pointing to? I don't know what this arrow is supposed to be pointing to. I think the arrow is pretty much useless there. Like, what is this? Is that his arm? Are you trying to tell me that this is his arm or shoulder? I know that it's his arm. What's so special about his arm? Let's read the text. This would have changed everything. Oh, you see? Now this text changes everything, because now you're curious. You're like, what do they mean? Like, I don't get it. And then you're like, okay, I can't take it anymore. I gotta click and I want to see what changed everything. But I don't really care. I actually watched this video. It was like, okay, I can't take it anymore. I really want to know what happened. It was a pretty big experiment with the balloons, but I don't know, kind of had higher expectations for this video. Honestly, I didn't want it to go horribly wrong, and it was like, yeah, okay, Printer Man saw that video. I mean, they're so insisting these videos, like they just keep recommending them over and over again. So what is this? Like, more videos. I mean, I used to watch them because I was like, I didn't know. I thought that it would stop one day. That like I just watch all of the videos that make me curious, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm good. But no, it just keeps going and going. So the best way is just not to watch it, because you're gonna learn random facts which you don't even need to know. Most popular websites. Yeah, I watched a couple of videos like these. Interesting that it made it to the homepage. And what I want to mention is, before starting this video, I chose English and United States as the location. So this is what people in the US would see, most probably. I hope they're not changing anything based on the IP or other factors. This is supposed to be the most vanilla thing out there. So I thought this was like based on my like history of watching, but no, it's just something they recommend to everybody. And I guess that's why it has so many views. So I mean, we can scroll infinitely. Actually, that's a very interesting thing. You can just scroll down infinitely, and like you're waiting for it to end. Like your OCD is making you want to just check out everything till you're like done with this list, but it never stops. It's like endless. Like you think there's a bottom, but there's no bottom. There's no bottomless pit. So you just keep scrolling, and then you're like, what am I doing, right? What am I even doing here? And then you come to your senses, and then you're like, okay, I wasted all my day on this or something. So yeah, that's how it goes. So that's YouTube. Pretty simplistic here. Interestingly, there's this button here You can click. There used to be just one thing, upload, and that's it. You click on it and you upload videos. But now when you click on it, you have two options: upload video and go live, for which you need an account. For both of these, you need to have an account. So if you click on it, it won't let you upload. It will just be like, yo, dude, sign in, won't you? So it's kind of misleading. I don't like these misleading features. And now we're back, and these two things are back again. We need to close them. So and when you're signed in, there's more stuff appearing here. There's like 4 or 5 things. There's like create post here, and another upload video, but this time using the beta studio beta. There's like, instead of one button, now they have like 4. They have a drop down menu, and now you have like 4 items. How crazy is that? Like, it's so much more complicated. So that's home. You got trending. I never click on trending. I just clicked on it now to see. Yeah, sometimes I notice videos that are on trending because they're on my homepage, and then I click on them just to check out what's going on, and then I see underneath the video it says #1 on trending. This used to be #1 on trending. I never really watched that video because I'm like, come on, I can't watch everything you recommend to me. So I don't know what this is all about. This is all very catchy. Like, this catches your attention. This is all designed to catch your attention, and I guess they're pretty successful at it. No subscriptions, no library, no nothing. That's the advantage of having no account. It sucks you in less. So that's YouTube. Let's return to home. So now it's got different things on its homepage. It's different every time. So yeah, that's YouTube in the year of 2019, and on the 16th of November